Oh, I got the shivers so bad. Ooh. Oh, 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 Jesus. Oh, I'm freezing. Oh, God. So cold. It's really hot. But I'm having the shivers. My temperature must be going up. I was in the hospital all night last night. This is why I initially went to the hospital about 1 something this morning, because I couldn't stop this, and it was scary. Oh, my neck and back and face were so clenched from shivering. Ooh, uncontrollable too. Ooh, I'm sick, y'all. I'm sick. I said it was a good. So I'm just trying to give y'all a little bit of the backstory of what happened. I tried to do that a little bit. Video went long, but I hope it all makes sense. But I'm home. It took everything I had to get a shower last night, but I did. I felt like I had trauma trying to go to sleep back in my bed because of how I'd woke up this morning so sick. I was scared to turn my fan on me. Right here, I kept waking up through the night. I didn't know where I was at. I'm still not as cognizant or whatever that I should be. And I've noticed my short-term memory is not good. Hopefully that'll all resolve. Plus, I'm on high-powered antibiotics for the next 6 days. And I was told that when I take that last one, if I have any spike of fever coming or any worsening, like going backwards instead of going forwards on getting better, go back to the hospital, that would indicate that the infection is still going and I need more care, more maybe IV antibiotics, more fluids, whatever. So all I can do is rest and take it easy, and that is all I can do. Like, there's been plenty of times, probably just like y'all, we've been sick, but done more than we should have. I can't do it. And I know that's fine right now, y'all, but it's a little bit of a scary situation to be in because I am the only provider for me and Morgan. And little, I know she ain't gonna mind me saying, Laura, Jory, etc., sent me an email, and it felt like it came straight from God, that said, hey, you shouldn't have to worry, you've been sick, I'm so sorry, I'm going to do a little benefit auction for you on my channel, and if me and a few other resellers can help you to have time to heal, we want to do that. Something to that effect. And y'all, it felt like just, I didn't even have any, oh no, I can't accept that, don't do that. I'm beyond that point. I'm beyond it. And I was just like, thank you so much with all my heart. And it took a huge weight of the world off my shoulders, knowing that I may have some monetary help on the way. I had just posted prior to going into getting sick and going to the hospital a little message of need, which was hard for me to do, but oh my God, it just has piled up. And thank you so much to anyone who has sent me a dime or just ordered from me. I had one sale last week, right before I got sick, that I didn't get the invoice for. And Tiffany, my friend, said she may come over this afternoon and try to help me get up those stairs and try to send those few invoices out so I can have a little bit, for the week to get through. And just, I don't want to call out names of things, I did that just to let y'all know that's going to happen. If you'd like to come to it, because I've been a part of benefits and been happy to been a part of benefits. You know, everybody goes through hard times. You just don't think you'll be one of them. And it's not easy being on the receiving end, but I'm quickly learning how to. But I will leave the link to that auction, because I know many times in being in benefit auctions, contributing, supporting, whatever, you get some great stuff and good deals, you know. So I'm going to link that in case you would like to be a part of it. And I'm so thankful for all of yours. I ain't even got to read all your comments, your support, your prayers, but I want you to know, in the middle of the night at that hospital by myself, I was seeing praying hands and hearts. And I didn't even have the wherewithal to put all your words together reading that stuff, but I saw your hearts and your hands praying. And I just want to say thank you. So I have to get into my doctor regular. I need to go tomorrow, but see, my car's in the shop. And we just, so anyway, I've got to get that figured out and get into the doctor and let her pick up my care, see if any more tests need to be ordered. I know I didn't have any damage to my kidneys, but sepsis can cause some long-term complications, and we need to take a look at some things and keep an eye on some things for quite some time after. And anyway, so I hope everybody kind of understands. Thank you for caring about my life, for being a part of it. I miss y'all. I miss our cheerful, happy, laughing, talking about life, little jewelry sales and stuff. And I miss being with y'all, and y'all mean so much to me. So, thanks for listening. Please give me a thumbs up, and I love you. Somebody missed their mama. Somebody missed their mama. So take me inside, mama. Well, I've been sitting in my favorite chair. I'm going to put together a little video, but I'm going to put it in sessions because I can't just sit and talk for 20 minutes. It'll probably take me 20 minutes to tell the whole story, but I thought I would. And I definitely am teaching my daughter something that I did not know about urinary tract infections. I had never had one before, and boy, did I learn the hard way. So, gosh, it's just something that all women need to know. And for whatever reason, I've never had one my whole entire life. I didn't know this, so I'm going to try to put it all together. Woo! Bless you. I love when she sneezes like that. Bless you, honey. Bless you. I love you, baby. We got a nice breeze. We got the ceiling fan and a little fan oscillating over here on us. Yeah, I know. Came home to my yard mode. I didn't even think about, if that tells you how bad off I was, I didn't even worry about Zoe for probably the first 3 days. I mean, I knew Morgan was taking care of her. Tiffany was coming by and feeding her and letting her out during the day, but I didn't even worry. I didn't worry about anything. I mean, I cared. My son turned 20 while I was in the hospital. Morgan's basically, within her first week or two of her senior year. So much going on and so much stuff. But there towards around yesterday, thinking maybe I get to come home today, I started thinking about what I'm going to come home to. What all I know I need to do laundry, my yard, and my son, Dylan, my oldest son, was coming this weekend for my youngest son, Jake, who's turned 20, for a surprise little birthday party over at the pool at his dad's, which of course I was going to go be a part of and grill burgers and stuff. I can't now. They're just glad I'm home. But anyway, he was going to be here for the weekend to do that, and they were going to play golf. Well, he came in early, and Thursday night, here come rolling in the hospital my oldest son Dylan, my youngest son Jake, and Allison, my little grandbaby's mother. All came in to see me at the hospital, and Dylan said, "I'm just staying at the house, Mom." And I went and got some toilet paper and paper towel and some hand soap, things I was out of that I needed to go do. And I just, for the couple of days before I went to the hospital, I did not feel well at all. I thought I had a 24-hour bug or something. But anyway, it was, I was just not doing anything. So, but anyway, and then while I was gone in the hospital, he hauled my trash off, which I do weekly, and also mowed my yard. So, Morgan picked me up. I've got a Pepsi slushie back there. Morgan picked me up and pulled into the driveway, and the yard looked so nice, and that was just a wonderful feeling. I missed you. Oh my gosh, I missed you, Zoe. I missed you so much. Yes, I did, Zoe. I missed you so much. Yes, I did. Did you miss your mama? Did you miss your mama? Oh, you bit my nose. You're excited. Oh, that's the most I've smiled all week. That's the most I've smiled all week. Yes, it is. Thank you, Zoe. That's the most I've smiled all week. Did you miss your mama? Did you miss your mama? Did you miss your mama? One of the things I remember while I was in the hospital, I had 104 temperature for almost 3 days. So that can cause you to be delirious. I remember talking to myself, waking up like I was listening to a conversation, but it was me talking to no one in the room. And one of the worst moments was, I thought my temperature had broke. It was hanging around 101. Well, we call that broke from where it was, right? And it was during the day, and they would come in every hour and check my vitals, because I was not in ICU. I was on just the regular hall there. And I don't think half the staff knew what was wrong with me, to tell you the truth. What was wrong with me kept unfolding. They didn't know that that this was all in my bloodstream when they really admitted me. They suspected it. But anyway, as the blood cultures kept coming back, which will take 24 hours, 48 hours, they started realizing more and more and ordering more tests, CAT scans, stuff like that. Either way, I'm just jumping around everywhere on this, telling you. So this day, like I said, I thought the fever, the bad had calmed down. And I thought, okay, maybe they had started. They hadn't got to the final antibiotic, the one I really needed, but it was the one before that. I think I was on 3 different ones. But anyway, I started feeling my temperature going up. I could tell by that point. I'd get those cold shivers, uncontrollable, and then I would just start sweating profusely, and I'd be cold, clammy. Well, I'd be hot feeling, cold, clammy. I mean, you just don't know. And anyway, I could just feel it progressively inching up, my fever. And CNA's going by, or like somebody come in for this or that, I'd say, will you let the nurse know I think my fever's going up? If I can have some Tylenol, ibuprofen, something. Because initially that's all they treated me with for over 2 days was Tylenol and ibuprofen every 4 and 6 hours. And And they would say, you know, oh, it's not time yet. Well, once I got to speak with the doctors, 2 different doctors that really stepped up my care, they were like, so what? We're right here. We can get you anything you need. Or, you know, I would say, I'm so nauseous. I need something. They're like, we got to wait 3 more hours, honey. And anyway, they just weren't really doing anything. So I remember the last time they come and checked my vitals, my temperature was back up to 103 something. And at that point, I was laying on across the bed. I knew my temperature was up. And they just jerked all my warm covers off of me, which I know that's what you have to do. And went and got like 7 and 8 of those disposable ice bags. And they're like, I know this is uncomfortable, but putting them under my armpits. Had to spread my legs, put them in between my legs, and close my legs on all these cold ice packs. And and then they just basically left me like that. I don't know how long went by. And I was laying there in my bed, and I was just moaning and groaning, oh God, and I was praying, God, please send somebody to help me. Please send somebody to help me. And I must have barely dozed off. I went almost 3 days no sleep. I was in so much misery. And I had my eyes closed, and it kind of brought me awake was this little angel voice that said, it's me, friend. I'm here. And I felt a hand on mine, and I looked up. I started bawling because my friend Tiffany had made it to the hospital, and she went right into mama mode, cleaning up my stuff was everywhere. I'd spilled a Gatorade, my phone had fallen, my CPAP mask. I couldn't get up and get it. And you know, those aides and stuff can only come and do so much. And anyway, she just started doing all this stuff and got me water so I could go to the bathroom, wash my armpits. I was just smelling like a soured tennis shoe or something. I had sweated so much, and that had dried that I almost smelled like a moldy old tennis shoe. It was terrible to smell. Plus, I felt the terrible smell too. Those antibiotics was coming out my pores and my urine, and it was terrible. But anyway, that was a long way of telling one little tiny angelic thing that happened to me, where I was thankful to God. So many have happened. I'm trying to, as they come to my mind, record it and put it in here. And another one is after I got through the worst of all my fevers, one of the little CNAs, I said, I am so hot. So I had started to say, don't shut my door, and I'd pull that privacy curtain, because out in the hallway, air was flowing, and in my room with the door shut, it wasn't, and it was hot. So I was leaving my door open, and she said, you know, I think they've got a fan up there. And it wasn't just any old little Walmart fan. It was like a commercial grade floor fan with 7 and 8 speeds on it. She brought it in there, turned that thing on, and I said to her, this is the middle of the night, and this is towards the end of my stay too. I said, oh, how I wish I'd had that 2 or 3 nights ago. I said, but honey, that was a gift from God, and you worked tonight as one of God's angels. Thank you so much.